Hi everyone, welcome back to Blue Heron Hill. I am Sue and we are in the kitchen today. And if you saw my last number of videos on sweet potatoes, well, I have pounds and pounds of sweet potatoes. Last year I did a number of videos on what to do with the sweet potatoes. Did a lot of cooking and baking with them. And so I thought I'd continue that playlist. And we're going to take some of these sweet potatoes that I grew. I think I had over 50, 60 pounds of sweet potatoes from harvest. So we're going to take these up and bring you along while I fix them up into a very crunchy, delicious sweet potato dish, which I think I may serve at Thanksgiving dinner in my house. So first of all, I've got to go and get these cleaned up. Now, if you've stored sweet potatoes, I hope you haven't washed them. They're like potatoes too, that you shouldn't wash them because you're going to be washing off their protective layer. They're still rather dirty because after I cured them and then brought them inside, they've been in my storage downstairs. So I'm going to clean them off with a little light scrubber brush just to get all of the dirt off. I'll be right back. All scrubbed up. In this recipe, there's no need to peel your sweet potatoes. Lots of wonderful nutrients in the skin. I do have this one sweet potato, and the skin is rather dark, and I don't know why. A few of them do have some more brownish areas on them. I don't know if it was something in my soil or what, but this one in particular, I think I may peel because maybe the skin is a little bit more tough. If you have these beautiful salmon-y colored skinned sweet potatoes, no need to peel them up. Let me bring you in close and show you what I've got going on. We're going to start off by slicing our sweet potatoes really thin. I'm going to set this on one of the lowest levels, almost potato chip thin. See, just like that. There we have a bowl of sliced up sweet potatoes. Now, next ingredient, about 4 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to put this on the stove, melt it up, and I'll be back. Melted butter. And you're saying, it can't be all bad if there's going to be melted butter on this. There we go. I'm going to put in some herbs. This I'm going to use, about a quarter cup of thyme. You can use rosemary, would be awesome with this. And then about another, quarter to a third of a cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. All we have to do is toss it up. Make sure they get all nice and coated. So it'll take a little bit of time to make sure. Probably should have had a bigger bowl. Gonna get in there with my hands. I think this needs a little bit more oil. The potatoes seem just a little dry to me, so I'm going to put another tablespoon or so on top and then proceed to mix it up really well. My hands seem to work much better. Gonna have to wash my hands after that one. All right, that's not the last time I'm going to wash my hands because I've got to dig into this bowl of sweet potatoes. And we're going to start layering them in a muffin tin. So just stack them up. I have no idea how many sweet potatoes this is going to take. I may not be able to fill all 12 here, but we'll see. Okay, I think I like the looks of that. I know these are going to cook down, so they're going to fall down into the muffin tin. And these are going to go now into my oven at 375. Here they are, fresh out of the oven. They're a little bit hot, so I'm going to just let them cool just a little bit before I taste test them. They went in at 400-degree oven for probably about 40 minutes. But you got to watch that very end there because they can become a little bit too browned or too crispy. Although the crispy part is really good. I'm going to sprinkle them with a little sea salt because I didn't put any salt into the recipe, although they did have Parmesan cheese, which is a little bit on the salty side. Another thing, I'll just put one out here on my plate. Another idea is to put a little bacon on this, perhaps. Now, in this recipe, I didn't put garlic in, and I should have put garlic in. And I could have put the garlic in with the melted butter at the beginning, and that would have just helped that garlic release a little bit flavors. Minced garlic or even garlic powder would work fine, I think. So this is what you get. The amount that I sliced up did more than a dozen, and I put those in the oven on a little plate. And so they're just like a plate of these. This sort of reminds me of Hasselback potatoes. You know, those you take a large potato and you slice it really thin, but leave it in the form of a baked potato and drizzle it with butter and herbs and things like that and bake it in the oven. Very similar. And I imagine that the taste will be quite a bit the same, except with the luscious sweet potato. So let me see what it tastes like. Oh, shoot. Wow. Crunchy. It's got the crispiness on the outside, and the inside, it really turns into a kind of a mashed sweet potato. Oh, it's so good. Ooh, a little hot too. So there's another recipe to put into your recipe box for what to do with sweet potatoes. I have a few more ideas, so stay tuned. Click that notification bell so you'll be notified when I put up the next video that I have on what to do with these sweet potatoes, especially if you had a great crop in your garden. So until the next time, we can go digging in the dirt or cooking in the kitchen. Bye.